Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're doing, you like the content we're producing, head on over to YouTube, join our channel by hitting that subscribe button. You can follow Akash on Twitter at Mangeko and myself at Just Analysis One. Taking a look here at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's at a big old nosedive below that head and shoulders pattern. However, that inverse head and shoulders pattern that we've looked at in the altcoin market exists here too in the composite index. There's the very slight to non-existent, very slight to non-existent, and that's the key thing there, is very slight to non-existent. I don't know how many times I can say that in quick succession, but it's very slight to whatever. It's a big deal because that imperceptible hidden bullish divergence is what generates a lot of substantial major moves for Bitcoin and any instrument really. If you look at the weekly chart for Bitcoin, all right, it's really close to kind of where its max, low zone is at. So single span B is right in that 37,500 zone, 3,800 zone. That's where I would anticipate the lows for Bitcoin to be found. And we're probably looking at it. The altcoin market is showing much stronger signs of recovery. If you can, at the time of recording, there's a lot of altcoins that are outperforming Bitcoin right now. So the speculative side of cryptocurrencies is generating a little bit more interest right now, and Bitcoin's kind of holding up pretty steady here. But I don't see a ton of downside potential below the if it dips below the cloud and the weekly Chiku span dips below the bodies of the candlesticks, then that's like a return to 19 to 20K very easily. But thus far, been pretty defensive around the cloud historically and likely to continue that. So I don't see it a lot more downside pressure here beyond 37K. And I would say any short-term upside potential is going to be limited to 50K even. So that's what I see for Bitcoin. I don't know what you see, Akash.
Thank you, John. So let me start out on the weekly time frame. So the important thing that I'm focusing on right now is this breaker here, ranging from 39,573 to roughly 47,257. So the weekly candle that we're here right now is really important. If we do get a weekly close below the lower limit of this breaker here, there's a good chance a retest of price of this barrier could trigger a steep correction. The two levels that I'm really looking at is the 34,266 level. And beyond that, there is this MicroStrategy average buy-in price here at 20,860. And which also coincides with this liquidity pool here, which is present below the triple tap setup here that was formed in July that led up to this massive run up to $69,000. So for me, the downside is limited to 29,860 or maybe a sweep below it. As for the upside, I don't see, if we do recover the losses seen here and close above this breaker, there's a good chance we go all the way up to 46,000, which is where, like, ideally I want to be taking profits if I go long here. But for me, I think the upside were like at least to consider a bullish scenario emerging. I want to see it close above 52,000. That's when I believe like there's going to be a higher high here. Then hopefully I'm expecting a higher low, which would result into a bull run, or at least a minor bullish perspective. So downside limited 29,860, upside capped at 46,000 and 52,000 respectively. So yeah, that's my take, John.
All right.
And the viewers.
And thank you everybody for watching. And thank you, Akash. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll talk with you next week. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.